What is up, guys? Game Tone Sota here, and today this is like the first time. This is like the first time I've ever. Oh shoot! No. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm going to be looking at an infection AU. This is like the first time I've ever done this. Like actually look at one. So let's get into it. I decided My Little Pony a little My Little Pony infection AU because these things are really popular, and I'm like, okay, sure. So I chose this one, the cookie virus. Starting off with this one. This is the first entry, the cookie virus stages. Journal entries by, and then this stuff's covered in blood. Let's get into this. Okay. Beginning stage. Pony is somewhat sane but very hungry. They crave the cookies they were infected with more than anything and are desperate to do anything for more. Earliest sign is rainbow muzzle and permanent smile / frown. Going blind? Question mark? Blown pupils? Oh, what the hey, I was reading that. Hold on, y'all, let me turn off my autoplay. Okay, I don't know how to turn off my autoplay, but let's continue. And then the rainbow muzzle. Second stage, holy crackers. Pony's sanity is declining. They can still speak but cannot stop thinking about their hunger. They are extremely desperate for cookies, so much so they start chasing down and eating anything living in case they have cookies in their stomachs. Their mouths and stomach begin to rot. Hair and feathers begin to fall out. Holy crackers. Stretching mouth, stretching induces skin tearing, losing feathers and hair. That's creepy. Holy mother of... Oh my god. I can barely look at that thing. Sanity... Third stage, sanity is gone. They can no longer speak and only make desperate sounds of hunger and anger. They begin eating. Come on! Oh my god. They begin eating ponies, hoping for a sweet taste to satisfy their needs. Their mouths are starting to stretch or droop, depending on if they mutated with a smile or frown. They are dangerously skinny. Different parts of their bodies begin to stretch and change, depending on the pony manes and tail hair have shed. Pony is unrecognizable besides the cutie mark. Something. Okay, that's. Y'all can read that. I'm like, I can barely look at that thing. Run away. I can't see the final stage. Oh, that's creepy. Rainbow Dash's journal. Surviving the cookie virus. This is all my fault. This is all my fault. I'm not the type to keep a journal, but Rarity says writing down your thoughts can help your nerves and keep your thoughts straight. Right now, me, Applejack, Rarity, and the Quinoa Crusaders are hiding out in the Sweet Apple Acres barn. We've barricaded all of the windows and doors, but we can't stay here forever. We're all fine, just pretty shaken up. Applejack is looting the barn, finding anything we can eat or use as weapons. She refuses to look at me or even speak to me. Rarity is panicking, that's obvious, but she's trying to calm her sister down. Poor Sweetie Belle isn't taking any of this well. She hasn't stopped crying since we got here. Apple Bloom is also trying to comfort her. He's also trying to comfort Sweetie Belle and help AJ, but Skittle also isn't speaking to me. I don't blame her. We're all that's left in Ponyville. Come on! I hate this autoplay. We're all that's left in Ponyville, as far as I know. We gave everyone those horrible cookies. All I can see when I close my eyes is Twilight's twisted grin and Fluttershy's dripping frown. I don't want to think about them. Oh my god, they look so creepy. Pinkie Pie was the first one who ate a cookie, but I haven't seen her anywhere. She wasn't at Sugar Keep Corner with the poor cake family, those little cake twins. What have I done? The cookie virus stages. Frowning ponies. Okay, I gotta get myself comfortable, y'all. I'm getting really uncomfortable with this. Oh shoot. Goodness, y'all. This is actually terrifying. Time to bring out the plush. Yay! Here we go. The beginning stage. Same as Smiling Pony. Pony still has some sanity, but is very hungry. All this talk about is how much they need the cookies they were infected with. The earliest sign of infection is rainbow muzzle and permanent smile / frown. Permanently dripping jaw. Unlike Smiling Ponies, pupils are dilated and eyes begin to sink. Oh, that's creepy. Holy! They did Flutters dirty. Pony's sanity is declining. They can still speak, but all they seem to mumble is the word cookies. It's like Cookie Monster when he's like, cookies. When Cookie Monster's like, cookies. Nom nom. They are extremely desperate for cookies, so much so they start chasing down anything living. At this stage, they often find and eat small animals. Though if confronted by a pony, they won't hesitate to attack. Their mouth and stomach begins to rot. Hair and feathers begin to fall out. Sunken eyes, possibly blind? Drooping jaw induces skin tearing. Sanity is completely gone. Pony can no longer speak and can only make desperate sounds of hunger and anger. They begin strictly targeting ponies, hoping for a sweet taste to satisfy their needs. Unlike Twilight Sparkle, who I observed in the past, Fluttershy seems to droop downward instead of growing taller. Do all frowning ponies mutate this way? I am unsure, but it's too dangerous for me to find out. Mane and feathers have completely shed. Pony is left unrecognizable besides Kitty Mark. Eyes. She keeps staring at me. Drooping, stretching neck. Oh my goodness. Hey! Let me look at the final part. Stupid. I think okay, I can barely read this. She is beyond recognizable. I can't even call it a pony anymore. Pony is blind but has incredible hearing and sense of smell. Breathing is rapid and rigid. It is very hungry. It will lunge and attack at any noise of scent of blood. Stay indoors and lock the doors. Going outside is guaranteed death. I think she can see me. Can she see me? She sees me. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna read a bit more, y'all, and we'll end the video there. Because I want to keep y'all in suspense. Don't worry, this is like my first time looking at this too. And I'm already terrified. By the way, it's not a Labubu, it's a Lafufu. I got it at Pinstack. It's adorable. Anyway. Rainbow Dash's journal. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. There you go. Rainbow Dash's journal. Surviving the cookie virus, part 2. We camped out in the barn for only 2 nights before we were spotted. We heard an awful groaning sound and I took a peek outside. A mangled and grinning Granny Smith was slowly approaching the barn. Luckily she was far away enough for us to have time to pack a wagon and of supplies and book it out the back door. AJ and I pulled the cart with every pony inside, but even with 2 of the fastest ponies in Ponyville running in sync, an awful thudding sound was echoing behind us. Granny Smith was chasing us. Applebloom started crying. That's my granny! She's family! We had to help her! I took a look at AJ and she had tears in her eyes. That ain't all family no more, Sugar Cube. Aw. I'm doing my best to voice act here. We didn't know where we were headed, but it had to be away from Granny. Oh my god. But it had to be away from Granny. And away from Ponyville. But we were suddenly cut off by a creature jumping in front of us. It was hard to tell who it was in the moment, but from Applejack's guttural scream, I'm positive it was Big Macintosh. Or it used to be, at least. Oh my goodness, Big Mac, no! They did my guy dirty. In an effort to get away from him, AJ and I took a violent swerve right, tumbling down a steep hill. It was a really hard fall. Everyone fell out of the wagon and the thing crashed us into a big apple tree. In the mess, a chunk of the wagon crashed on my wing and another fell on AJ's leg. My wing hurt like hell, and it was all twisted in ways it shouldn't be, but there was no time to shake it off. We had to go. Rarity levitated all the supplies she could. AJ and I... Oh my god. I'm getting so annoyed by this, guys, you have no idea. Rarity levitated all the supplies she could, and AJ and I carried the Kingdom Crusaders on our backs. AJ was limping harshly with every step, but she was in such a blind panic, I'm not sure she even realized she was hurt. AJ led the way and showed us to a little wooden shed in the middle of the orchard. AJ said that part of the orchard was so far from the barn, they built a little shed to hold extra supplies. It was small and uncomfortable. Everyone was pressed up against either a basket or a shovel, but AJ reassured us it was only until morning, and when those things were gone, her family. I could barely sleep. My wing felt broken, and I'm sure Applejack isn't any better in any better condition. Plus, I couldn't get Granny's face out of my head or Apple Bloom's cries. So I decided to be, lookout, staying awake and listening or watching for. Oh my. Mother of God! Okay. Come on, please. So I decided to be lookout, staying awake and listening or watching for any close by. I couldn't hear anything all night. Not hoof steps, heavy breathing, or anything. While I'm sure we were all safe, I couldn't help the feeling that we were being watched. Well, there's a freaking eye right there in the window. Oh, mother of goodness. Rainbow Dash Journal. Surviving the Cookie Virus. Part 3. I must have fallen asleep at some point because I woke up to Rarity nudging my shoulder. It was morning and everyone was awake. Applejack said it was okay to leave. We each grabbed the basket and loaded them with apples. For the time being, they'd be our only food source. I had barely picked 5 apples when I heard Rarity shriek. Without much thinking, I ran to her. She was holding up a magical gem shield and pushing back what used to be Big Mac. He was thrashing and gargling, and Rarity's magic was fading. What should I do? What could I do? Before I could act, some pony lunged into the scene, whipping out a powerful flashlight and shining it in Big Mac's eye. Eye sockets? Big Mac howled and took a few dizzy steps back. The pony yelled, "Get the Crusaders! Follow me!" The 3 of us ran, AJ being the only... Oh my god. AJ being... Hold on. Okay. The 3 of us ran, AJ being the only one still carrying her apple basket. Rarity and I carried the Crusaders in a blind panic. We followed the pony until we were out of breath and sure we weren't followed. We only stopped when AJ collapsed to the ground, the pony turning to help her, and that's when I got a good look at her face. Pinky? I jumped on Pinky for a hug, but she shoved me away. This confused me because I'd never been denied a hug from Biggie Pie. But she did look a lot different as she helped AJ to her hooves. I got a good look at her. She had her hair down, multiple scars on her body, and her mouth was rainbow. "I'm not infected," Pinky said. And I'm bunkering at Fluttershy's cottage. Let's go." AJ ended up ditching the apple basket and Pinky carried her on her back. Oh my god. AJ ended up ditching the apple basket and Pinky carried her on her back. Pinkie Pie led us to Fluttershy's. Fluttershy's? Oh darling. This mean? Rarity seemed overjoyed, but Pinky sighed. "No, she's gone too. But she's also not home. Hasn't been for a while. Her cottage is far away enough from Ponyville that I've been bunkering there for a while now." Oh, why did I scroll down? I'm dumb. When we got to Fluttershy's, it was just as Pinky said, empty, not a single animal. But there were lots of bloody chunks on the ground of what used to be Shy's critters. I wonder if Fluttershy did this. Pinky led us to Fluttershy's basement and grabbed a medical kit, bandaging up AJ's leg before doing the same to my wing. Is that Angel Bunny right there? Y'all see that white clump of blood thing? That's Angel, I think. No! Angel Bunny. "I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if you'll heal right. I'm sorry." "It's cool," I replied. My wing hurt, but it felt better in the sling. "Now I need answers from you, Pinky. We can't keep secrets during this. What's happened to you? Are you infected?" Pinky looked around the room and sighed. "Can I speak to you alone?" I wanted to argue to tell her that whatever she had to say. She could say it to every pony. But the way she spoke was suddenly soft, the sound of the verge of tears, so I agreed. We made our way upstairs and quietly looked through all of the windows to make sure we hadn't been followed. Pinky sighed and turned to me, eyes welling up in her eyes. "Oh, Rainbow, this is all my fault." Wait, I thought this was Rainbow Dash's fault. What? Didn't Rainbow Dash give them all the cookies? Why is Pinky so sad? Y'all, this is crazy. I actually love this. It's creepy, but it's cool. We'll read one more part and then we'll end off. Rainbow Dash's journal. Surviving the Cookie Rise, Part 4. Trigger warning, character death. Oh, shoot. I don't know who's gonna die, but hopefully... Okay, I'm gonna pause this now. The music's getting on my nerves, y'all. Alright, here we go. I have to pick up the phone, actually. There we go. I was shocked. Pinky just admitted that this virus was entirely her fault. But I thought it was my own. No, Pinky, it can't be. I was the one who fed everyone those cookies. I fed everyone the cookies. Tears were streaming down Pinky's face, so I could tell this wasn't a time to argue, even if I wanted to take all the blame. She continued to explain herself. I'm sure Applejack told you by now, but this was all meant to be a terrible prank on you, to one-up you. And it was all my idea. When you came to me with the idea to prank the whole town with those rainbow joke cookies, I came up with the idea to prank you into thinking we all became zombies from eating them. But after you fed me that first cookie, I felt odd. It's hard to explain what the feeling was, but more than anything, I felt ill. But I was too determined to get you back. This was the perfect chance. I forced everyone in Ponyville to buy at least 1 or 2 boxes of cookies, even convincing those who didn't want the cookies to participate. I ignored how sick those cookies made me in order to one-up you, and now I've murdered everyone in Ponyville. This is sad. Damn. Pinky crumbled to the floor in tears. Despite her apology, I still didn't believe she had anything to apologize for. I knelt down and wrapped her in my good wing. Oh, Pinky, none of this is your fault. It's not like you were the one who made those cookies. There's no way you could have known. Pinky sniffled. Right, but I have been wondering, what did you put in those cookies that made ponies become this? I blinked at Pinky. I didn't make the cookies. Don't you remember? I said I special ordered them from someone in Canterlot. I didn't want to order them from Sugar Cube Corner, or else it ruined the prank. Pinky perked up at that confusion now on her face. But if you didn't make those cookies, who did? We were interrupted by a horrible sound outside. Help! Help me! Instinctively, Pinky and I made it back down into Fluttershy's basement. Our sudden entrance startled everyone inside. Scootaloo spoke. What happened? Pinky immediately shushed her, and we listened. Help me, please. She sees me. Apple Bloom gasped. That's a pony. There's a pony out there. Apple Bloom started running up the stairs before Applejack grabbed her by the tail. Apple Bloom, no! Apple Bloom yanked herself away from her sister. There's a pony out there who needs help. Our family's gone, Applejack, just like you said. I have to help any pony I can before it's too late. Before any of us could grab her, Apple Bloom was running up the stairs and outside. Apple Bloom, stop! Applejack desperately screamed as her sister ran away. Instantly, every pony was going after Apple Bloom as the cries for help outside continued. It sounded like a male pony, one I recognized for sure. Apple Bloom burst out of Fluttershy's cottage and turned the corner to where the cries were coming from, and that was not a pony. Oh my god, they're saying, help, 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 help. It's mimicking. It's mimicking, what? Apple Bloom, no. Apple Bloom, run, run, run. And now for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Oh my god, but... Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Holy Christ. Oh my god. Flutters killed Apple Bloom. Oh my god, my heart. I can't take this, y'all. It's like... Well, we're gonna leave off here, y'all. But, oh my god, my heart, y'all. It's like... I loved Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom is such a good character. Oh, it hurts. It breaks my heart to see that. We'll continue the next time, y'all. But hope you enjoyed this video. And like and subscribe and comment down below if you want more of the cookie virus. And I'll be sure to come back and read it. Alright. See you on the next one. Ooh, I gotta cope with this